Morning everyone. Today I'm just going to talk about the cost of allowing the wrong people into your life. This is something I'm feeling quite acutely at the moment after being in a relationship for about 6 years that ended really badly, and the warning signs were there very early on, and I didn't really act on that and allowed things to escalate when she would have big temper tantrums and just really throw her weight around using emotional abuse, basically. Like, if I didn't listen to her, she would just cry and carry on to such an extent that, I had no choice. It was actual blackmail. And it was just that about everything. It sort of started out being about a few things, and then she'd just more and more control about everything that I did. And I really lost myself in that. But I allowed it to carry on as well, even when I knew it was wrong. Now, it ended in a bit of a blow up about 2 years ago. And it ended with her getting a protection order against me, after she actually attacked me, and I, long story short, put my weight on her when she tried to push through me, so that she went down to the ground, and I was on top of her and trying to restrain her from thrashing around and fighting. Ended up putting her in a headlock, and then that got called abuse or strangulation. And yeah, and I didn't, know your damage was done in any way, but it was, yeah, it's been horrific. And so out of that, there is a restraining order. I've not been allowed back to my own house. And so I'm still trying to fight my way out of this and be able to see my son. And yeah, it's something that I think is really wrong. Like, once you get into this position, there's no way out for you. Like, I'm doing it. I'm trying to be there for my son, but there's nothing I can do. I'm stuck with lawyers. I'm stuck waiting for court dates. And this is 2 years later, and I have been seeing him up until recently. But due to a change in circumstance, and the person that was allowing me to see him stopping, because it's all so ridiculous, basically, and it got too much. So now I don't see him at all. And yeah, I'm doing this video because I've really been feeling that lately. Like, it plays on my conscience quite a bit, and I'm like, I should be able to see my son. It should just be a right. Like, yeah, I don't know how the system makes it so difficult, and like, when I haven't done anything wrong to him, I haven't done anything to jeopardize that. I'm sure he's missing me a lot and wishing that we could still spend our time together. And the fact that we can't, it just means the system is so wrong the way it is. So I'm looking for ways in which that can change, but that's going to take a while. The best thing for everyone is to be aware of, if you're with someone that tries to use that emotional tactics of bullying or pushing you around, and just like, the main thing is, if you know that you're right and they will not take any, like, they don't acknowledge it, that's a huge warning sign. Like, that's narcissistic personality, sort of one of the main tells, and that's what they do. They rope you in, control you via emotions or force, depending which way, or whatever works best, and then they will just wreak havoc in your life. Once you get them there, they're out to do what damage they can do, whether they're conscious or unconscious of it. Yeah, and so I just wanted to put it out there as a bit of a warning and a bit of a reminder. Like, once you get into the situation, it's, there's almost nothing you can do. So you have to act early. You have to act quickly and get them out of your life. I might do another video soon on how to detect a narcissist, and another one on how to recover from a narcissist. And then we're going to jump into some that sort of Jungian psychology. I want to do one on that too. So I'm going to do a series about this to clear up some of the stuff for people. Because if you haven't learnt this yet, you need to know it. That's for real. Because if you get into the situation, the sooner you find out, the sooner you act, it's always the better. It's never going to get better with time. The right person will. I'm all about relationships standing the test of time, but there's the criteria that they have to meet for that to work. So I'll be back with those soon.